foxy lady.
That's who she be. She's the foxy lady. The Smoke Show from Glencoe, the Feminine Touch, the program. Lil B joins us here in studio. You're built different.
Yeah, I am built different.
I like to warn people. I had Brett Blakemore text Alec Lewis and Ben Gessling, and I would have done it myself. I'm not that guy that get my producer to do all the dirty work, but it's like I don't have their numbers. He has them. If you don't want to be in a studio for 45 minutes with someone who has a cold, I understand. If you don't want to get one, Alec Lewis already has a cold.
Okay.
And we haven't heard from Ben Gessling. So as far as I know, we're all in. You're in. You don't care.
I don't care. It's going to be fine. I hate that when people are like, "Are you sick?" And then they throw their hands up. It's like, okay, am I allowed to sneeze? Am I allowed to cough?
I mean, the flu is one thing.
Pop some vitamin C and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, the flu is a little different.
Yeah, but if you had the flu, I don't think you'd be here.
No, I wouldn't be.
No, because you're built different.
Well, I'm 6'7", too, and so once you get over 6, it's like that magic number of 65. Once you turn 65, everything out there can kill you.
Okay.
So what's it they say? They say 65 positive. And older.
Yeah.
You know what meat? So here's the cheerful news. Meat Sauce. We text and talk more than most people know. So I'm coming into the station today. We're talking on the phone. And he says, "Yeah, I was watching 60 Minutes, and some doctor was on, and they asked him, what's the biggest health crisis we're facing in the country?" And the guy said, the 75 cliff. What do you mean by 75 cliff? Generally speaking, when somebody turns 75, that's when cognitively and physically it all starts
just kind of
drops off. I'm 6'7".
Okay.
I got 8 years before it drops off. And then what if it starts a little earlier because all of my hate Ashbury? Cognitively, I think I could be in trouble now. I forgot
I think you have been.
Well, I brought it up already earlier today. I did it again. I've done it like 2 nights in a row now where I open the front door of my house with my key. Then I just forget and leave the key in there and sit in the house. And all of a sudden Pete goes, "Hey, can I use your car? You're going to go see my gal?" I go, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "Where's the key?" I go, "I don't know. You might want to check the front door." And he goes, "Come on, really?" Yeah, and he goes, and sure enough, it's sitting in the front door.
No! Maybe you should get one of those. You can switch out your door handles and get like those keypads. Then you just hit like the code. Or
you know what someone else recommended? Like on your refrigerator, when the door isn't closed after about 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Beep, beep,
yeah.
beep. Get that in your front door so that if you leave your keys in there.
That's a good idea, too.
That's not a bad idea. Of course, if it starts beeping, I'll check the refrigerator first.
Yeah, you'll think that the fire detector is out.
Yeah. Have you ever done that where, you look for something, you actually somehow, because I think too much and it's usually about nothing. My mind has got so many things going. Have you ever, looked around for something, then found it, you actually set it down on the shelf in the refrigerator? Have you ever done something like that where you put it somewhere, you just go, how could I have set my car keys in the refrigerator?
No, yeah, that's after I had kids. They call it pregnant brain in women.
I wasn't aware of this.
Yep. So
I've never been pregnant, so that can't be me.
So you get pregnant brain, but what they don't tell you is after you have kids and you are no longer pregnant, your pregnant brain doesn't go away. You just have it forever. So I do things where I've put milk in the pantry before.
Right.
Or I've gone to the fridge to go get plates to set the table. Just things like that. That started happening when I was pregnant, and it just never came back. So there's that. Oh, yeah. All the time.
We're going through a massive renovation here at this place, man.
I was going to ask you, because we have some furniture to get rid of. Nice of Brett to text me back.
I'm working.
Okay. You're working. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to get rid of all this furniture. So I was actually going to hit you up to see if Deuce needs anything for because does he live with some bros, like an apartment or a house or something?
He's living at home right now, but he's probably going to move in with this gal here now.
Well, we got some furniture out here. So I text, because I'm not dead inside, despite what you hear on the radio. I actually do care about the people here.
You mean like the stuff
so I text
in the lobby?
Nico, Maxo, Bretto, and I said, "Hey guys, do you need anything for your places? You can have this furniture. Just tell me what you want and I'll put your name on it." Leather furniture that I just sent them all pictures. Ask me if any one of them has acknowledged my text message.
Wow.
Not one.
Can I take some of that stuff?
Yeah. You just have to have it out of here by Wednesday.
I'll go take a look and kick the tires on and take a look because that is some nice stuff.
Yeah. It's very nice.
How about some of the big portraits of the people there? Can I have the one of Mark Rosen?
No, you cannot.
Oh.
We're going to want that.
Because I'd like to hang that up in my family room because he's like family to me.
Yeah, yeah.
We have pictures of people that don't work here anymore.
Yeah, I know. So I think we learned our lesson on that. But yeah, so I just did a kind of a walkthrough because they're going to start tonight after like business hours. They're just going to start hauling it out of here. And so I walked around with Emily and lead construction guy, very nice guy.
Yeah, I like him.
And it was just like, okay, do you want that? Do you want that? Where's that going? And I was like, well, we're going to trash all this furniture. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I got street teamers. I'm like thinking about like when I was in my 20s, living in my apartments, if somebody would have been like, do you want this free furniture? I would have said, yeah.
Absolutely.
Sent it to all the street teamers, sent it to Brett, Max, crickets. Oh, I'm sorry this leather furniture isn't good enough for you.
Maybe they don't need it.
Whatever.
Do you need it?
I don't have any room for it. That's the problem. So
it wouldn't be an upgrade on what you currently have.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I talked about this just yesterday. When I was working at a radio station in Wyoming, I lived in a trailer with 2 other guys. Mm-hmm. The extent of our furniture was an old beat-up kitchen table with 4 chairs.
Yep.
We had 3 lawn chairs, one that, like a Chase lounger.
Yeah.
And then 2 regular ones. And our coffee table was 2 milk crates with boards on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff there would have been like, it would have been like the Taj Mahal.
Yes, exactly. When I was here working in my 20s for like nothing, me, Guardsy, Tenna, if somebody would have told us you guys can have that furniture, they wouldn't have finished the sentence.
Yeah.
And we would have been like, we took it. But now, if it's not bougie enough for them,
right,
they're not going to take it. Or their parents have already funded all of their furnishing, so they don't need it anymore.
My problem is I'm downsizing. I want to get 1314 Insane Lane is going to go up for sale this spring because
you don't need it.
I don't need it anymore. And I've had junk companies come like to it. Where do I accumulate all this stuff and how? I thought I got rid of it all.
When you have kids, it just starts happening.
And then, we have stuff that we accumulated when the parents pass away, and it's still because you don't want to go through it right away because you feel bad, and then you go, I'll do it some other day. I'll do it some other day. I'll do it some other day. I've got major reckoning to do with in the house before I put it up for sale.
Yeah.
I got all sorts of stuff that just got to go. You know how many sets of golf clubs I have?
Too many.
Yeah, I got 13, 14 sets of golf clubs. I got to get rid of everything.
What about BBP? What about when he goes back to school? Is it on campus apartment? Like what? Like does he want it? It's small. It goes in the back of an SUV.
When Potato moved him in, she came home crying.
No.
Well, because the place is so bad. It's the kind of place where you're surprised they haven't
condemned it.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, dude, you can't be living in a place like that. I know you can because that's what these guys. That's what these landlords do.
Oh, yeah.
They have these beat down, run down places they should be condemned, but they know they can get 6 or 8 guys. A
couple of 6, 7 brosifs in there.
Yeah, that are going to go ahead and do it. And then they're overcharging for it. They're each paying like $300, $400 a piece, and the guy's getting $3,000 for a dump. So he's already got it lined up. He's got a nicer apartment with some guys for next year. I said, I'll pay the money, man. I don't want you living in a dump.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like living at 11.
Right.
It's not going to get carried away here.
Right. We won't be doing that.
Yeah, you won't be doing that, but you got to be in something at least halfway decent.
That your mother can like walk in and not, come to
burst into tears.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly, because it's that bad. Deuce just loves it because they had the place. They had these different names of place. One of the frat places was called the Taj Mahal, and that place literally was holes in the floor.
Oh my God!
Brick falling from inside. It literally should not. It should be condemned. And there are guys that live in that place. Like they live in the unfinished basement and the ceiling, you almost have to bend over to get into that, and they just think it's funny. But we live in the Taj, man.
But that's 20-year-old living, man.
Yeah.
Like that's a phase of life you're supposed to go through and not live in the lap of luxury. And then you just kind of keep building your way up. No, that's fine. Just nobody take the furniture.
In our rebuild, are we going to be living in the lap of luxury?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to have an office? I had to ask because I think there's a lot of offices that are going, mine's going to be gone.
Let me ask you.
Funny?
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
If you were sitting in a meeting with me and somebody said, we have to take some offices away. We don't think you're going to have an office anymore. How do you think that would go?
Sometimes, though, they do say, sorry, that's just the way it is.
Mommy has an office.
Well, I figured you did.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be many offices.
There's not going to be as many as there are now. Because we have to be able to, what's that hot word? Well, we have to be able to collaborate. So we're all going to be a little closer together. so that we can collaborate. We can always be around each other. I'm trying to get you to come in less. They want you to come in so we can collaborate more. So I will have an office with a door on it. There's that.
There's a place in Nebraska where the Catholic kids stay. It's called the Fratican.
Genius.
How good is that?
Genius.
It's called the Fratican.
There's
a lot of people saying they'll come and pick the stuff up right now.
I'm sure they would. And it's going to be that, since apparently none of these 20-somethings need any furniture.
I mean, I'll give you my floor plan. You can tell me where you'd put it.
I don't want.
There's not a lot of space.
Well, is there stuff as nice as it is out there? You don't want a couple armchairs that like celebrities have sat in when they've come through here.
Somebody stole one of the guitars off the wall.
Stop. When did that happen?
I did notice there was one missing.
Somebody stole a guitar off the wall.
Those even functional?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Signed by rock stars or country and western guys.
Somebody stole it?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's gone. Now, we have cameras.
We've
used them before on another theft, but that's a whole other story. Stuff that we'll just keep to ourselves. But
do you know what we caught on it the other day?
I wasn't in various stages of undress.
You were not.
Okay.
No, not this time. So where our performance room is now, it's going to be coming over to this side, and it's going to go where our little like cafeteria is. We're not going to have a cafeteria anymore. We're going to have a pantry.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Arizona's got a full-blown kitchen with like a candy bar, but we get a pantry. But okay. So Emily, who just runs the joint, thank God she's here, starts taking like the microwaves and the toasters, and we have like a waffle machine, pizza. Like she's starting to take all that stuff out because they're going to demo the kitchen. Well, so Sauce comes in here and he can't make his English muffin because he doesn't know where the toaster is. He walked down the hall, grabbed the toaster from its new location, and brought it back down the hall and plugged it back in the kitchen.
And now there's a blue piece of like painter's tape that's on it, and it says relocate. And I'm thinking I'm going to relocate that to the trunk of my car and take it home.
No, you can't do that.
No, I know.
Because the morning guys need to eat, which I fully support. But rather than just make it down the hall, he grabbed the toaster and brought it back down here. I mean, Monday, that kitchen's like going to be gone.
I asked renovation guy just now, I said, you're not going to get more than 4 people in the new performance studio. It's too small. But he said they're knocking out that wall where the engineering...
Yeah, everything's going to look awesome.
Where is engineering going to be?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because their offices are gone. That's going to be
I think it's going to be behind the performance studio.
What about the news people? Are we kicking them out? Are they done?
We're not kicking them out, but we give them the option, like, here's what your rent is going to be. No money, no funny. I don't know how to break it to you.
Right.
It's going to be fine. It's going to look awesome.
I've got my office, I've told, till June, and then it's gone.
You haven't used your office in months.
I was there today.
I wish you would use it.
What is that supposed to mean?
I can't really say.
I was there today.
Well, that's because none of us were around to talk to.
You are correct. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got plenty more to get to. It's the Common Man Program with Lil B, Brett Blakemore. Program password, 1:30. A couple of Viking beat writers with The Athletic. Alec Lewis from the Star Trib. It's Ben Gessling. That's coming up at 1:30 right here on The Fan.
First time since 2025. Minnesota Wild face off with the New York Islanders tomorrow night. Puck drop just after 7 p.m. You can hear every goal, every save, every game-changing moment right here on your home for Wild Hockey, KFAN.
13-14 past Common Man Program. I'm Common. He is Brett Blakemore. Lil B is here as well. What else was it?
You never believe what I did before I came down here today.
Well, try me.
I got us registered for the fair.
No, already?
Yeah.
Do you have to do it that
yes.
far in advance?
Yes. So in case you were planning on not going.
I don't even mind anymore.
We're going to go.
It's been a love-hate relationship with me. There was a time where I did not like going to the fair. Just like it's the way I would explain it to people would be like, if you were a doctor, would you really want to do a surgery like inside of a I don't know, something outside of your where you do your work, outside of a surgical area. And I like being in the studio with it where it's dark, and I just got my computer screens and
got your stuff with your things.
Yeah, it's dark and brooding, but now I like it. It's a nice change of pace. It's 7 days where I get to
Pistol Link.
Yeah, I just kind of do things like I say, do things a little bit different. Did we talk about this the last time we were here? Beyonce becomes a billionaire, the 5th musician to reach that milestone. There have been 5 musicians that have reached $1 billion
billionaire
status. Who do you think those other billionaire members are?
Taylor.
That's correct. That's 2. You've got 3 more. Can you get the other?
Are they all guessable?
Oh, gosh, yeah. 2 of them are, one of them's kind of my day, 70s. I'm still working, but I mean, really burst onto the scene in the mid-70s. It's a male. And then there's some others that are then there's 2 that are more current. That have been around a while, but I mean, they would be your era. Mm-hmm. So you got Taylor, and you got Beyonce.
Are the other 3 males?
Yes. No, one's a female.
One's a female?
Mm-hmm. One named female. No, they all have to just have
Gaga?
Nope.
Adele?
No.
No, she's not billion either. No, they're not close yet. Madonna? No, she's not. Give me a clue.
Starts with an R.
Rihanna.
She's a billionaire.
But that's not off of her singing. That's all her makeup and beauty brands.
Oh, is that it too? Oh, okay.
And fashion and stuff.
I
but
didn't
yeah,
realize.
okay. Rihanna. Good one. Okay, the males. Not McCartney.
No.
Give me a clue.
Blue collar, 3-hour concerts, gives everything, every single one, sweats profusely.
That's Taylor. 3-hour concerts?
No.
Taylor's blue collar?
Baby, I was born to run.
She was born on a tree farm.
Baby, I was born to run.
Oh, Springsteen.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen.
Okay, good one.
And then the other one
give me a clue. I like your guess.
happens to be married to one of them. Jay-Z. He's worth $1 billion too. So they got 2 people in the same family worth $1 billion.
Can you imagine?
They got plenty of dough. Yeah.
No, they don't need the furniture from the lobby.
Beyonce, her Renaissance World Tour in 2023 grossed nearly $600 million. And then in 2024, she released Cowboy Carter, which went on to anchor the world's highest grossing concert tour of 2025. So, yeah, it says in total, the Cowboy Carter tour grossed more than $400 million and another $50 million in just merchandise.
Wow.
Think about that. That's just... Forbes estimates she brought in $148 million in 2025 before taxes, making her the 3rd highest paid musician in the world. Man, big money in music, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Big money, big prizes.
Man alive. Did you hear who's coming to US Bank Stadium?
I think Toby Keith, he's dead.
No, he's no longer with us.
Who is it?
Bruno Mars.
Oh.
Your thoughts?
Well, my first thought is I'm not as big a Bruno Mars fan as I've never listened. I wouldn't know who he is. I mean, if he walked in, I know what he looks like, but I don't know any of his songs. But just tell me, isn't that a terrible venue for music?
I don't think it's as terrible as everybody else does. I can understand why they say that. I don't think it's as bad as everybody else does. I think it's worse if you are more metal. So, like country, I don't think sounds bad in there. Okay. I was just kind of surprised that he's going to do that big of a stadium. Like, he hasn't been through here in a really long time. He's got some new music on the verge. I was just kind of surprised that he's going to hit US Bank Stadium. It'll be cool. It'll be a production. He puts on an awesome show.
Well, my guess is so much, I think, a lot of these, do I have the music industry right? They make more money on tours than they do selling music nowadays, right? So then if you're going to do
tours and merchandising.
Yeah, so you just say to yourself, well, if I'm going to do the tour, I'm going to do it upright. I'm going to just try to, I don't want to tour. Back in the olden days, these bands would tour they were constantly on tour. Yeah. That's all they did was tour. Mm-hmm. They were always touring because that's how they made their money, along with the record sales. And now it's like, well, I don't know if I want to be out on tour so I'll just do one or two. I'll do a big tour every couple of years, and I'll just go to the biggest places and just try to cash in.
But if you're that artist, and I'm not saying he can't, but you wouldn't want to perform there if it was half full, right?
I don't think he cares.
But don't you think, ego-wise? Because a lot of these people, you got to have an ego if you're doing this stuff. Yeah. If you got up there and it wasn't sold out, I wouldn't want that.
Sauce and Common would never do a comedy show.
That's not what I heard.
It's a really good line because we're never sold out. That's so that's what I'm saying. So there's.
You don't care because you're getting paid regardless?
Ego or money. Well, no. If it's a door deal,
then
it depends. Yeah, if you're on a door deal, Beyonce's not on a door deal.
She definitely
Rihanna's
is not
on a door deal. None of these. Bruno Mars isn't on a door deal. They don't it depends upon how many tickets you sell. It's it's up to you to generate. I don't think they do door deals. A lot of stand-up comics of meat sauces and our ilk, it's like you do a door deal.
Yeah.
And oftentimes it's just straight. We've tried to get away from the door deal. Just this is what we want. Either take it or leave it.
Them's the breaks.
We work less that way, but it's my comedic stylings are
here we go.
been compared to
here it is.
No, I'm serious. A combination of Dennis Miller, Jerry Stiller, and Phyllis Diller, and meat sauces be more like a Dave Chappelle, Howie Mandel, and Dave Attell.
Right.
So you pay. If you got that kind of comedy, we want it. No money, no funny. Is what we're trying to say. That's how we're trying to operate there. So, any other than Bruno coming, any other big music news, especially with the iHeart related? Do we have anything coming up?
They keep announcing there's going to be a ton of shows at that new Mystic Lake Amphitheater.
Right.
So really everything that's coming down, they're just putting there. So better hope it doesn't rain this summer, kids, because all the shows are going to be outside. There's stuff getting announced all the time. I just don't want to go through it because I got to keep track of which ones actually have been announced and which ones haven't, because I don't want to talk about something that hasn't been announced because that's not good. I want to keep that office.
How much merchandise has Flop, Sweat, and Tears and the Petty Theft Tour grossed over the years? I've sold a lot of books. I've sold a lot of books.
Dozens of dollars.
And we've sold a lot of T-shirts, too.
Okay.
Oh, we have.
Okay.
We've sold hundreds of
T-shirts?
Absolutely.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
hundreds of T-shirts?
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been doing comedy for 10 years, 10, 15 years. Oh, we sell a lot of T-shirts, trust me. We sell a lot of T-shirts, trust me. We do okay. It's not, I can't quit my day job.
That's abundantly
I do it
clear.
mostly for the art form.
Can I get a T-shirt comped? Can I wear it for the branding purposes? I agree to wear your shirt out?
As soon as I can get a free State Fair shirt.
You do get a free State Fair shirt every year.
I do.
If you would read my emails.
I've never gotten one.
Everybody gets one free shirt.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And usually, if you're nice to me, I usually give you more than one if you ask.
Yeah.
But you don't read my emails.
Well, the reason I ask is because they're fine, but they're not the design I wanted, and because they don't listen. We've had that debate many times. They would get that email. We're doing T-shirts for the State Fair. Come up with some design ideas. So Teneby and I will sit for a minute. We'll come up with a couple of ideas, bounce it off, and then you and whoever else just says, nope, not going to do that. We'll okay, fine then. And then we wonder why ticket or T-shirt sales for the Common Man program are tepid. It's because it's not the design we wanted, but that's another story. So let's talk about it.
I can't wait to talk about it.
I'll give you a T-shirt. Sure, absolutely.
All right, great.
Yeah, we don't have many left, but so let's do this. Let's take a break, and we will come back. And when we do, Alec Lewis is here. Ben Gessling's here. We're going to play a little program password. Common Man program on the Fan.
We all had that one teacher who believed in us. Well, you can show your gratitude with Thank a Teacher. It's powered by Donors Choose. Nominate an outstanding public school teacher to win $5,000 to their classroom. This week's winner, Alexandra Maroka, a general music teacher at Red Rock Elementary School. Nominated teacher to thank today, iHeartRadio.com/teachers. iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Both my boys went to Red Rock Elementary. Yeah, they went to Red Rock Elementary. What's the teacher's name again? I'm going to bring it up to my boys and see if she was there then.
Alexandra Maroka.
I'll ask them if they know Alexandra Maroka. Of course, they were there so long ago. I'm sure there are people coming. They come and go, and they're not always there. But that's not neither here nor there. What is this? Program password. I'm Common. He's Brett Blakemore, Lil B, and we're delighted and excited to be joined by a couple of guys who really like talking Vikings.
Absolutely.
Alec Lewis of The Athletic and Ben Gessling of the Fish Wrap Factory West Side, affectionately I call it. It's the...
Why do you call it that?
Well, because...
As opposed to the Fish Wrap Factory East Side.
Yeah, because...
I always drive around listening to that. I never really understand why you do
at fish markets, they wrap the fish in newspaper.
them in newspaper.
Okay.
It's fish wrap.
It's got a utility as a second life.
Have you ever seen Free Willy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So people think it's a cheap shot, which it kind of sort of, but it's really not. It's just that's another use for newspaper. Was to make fish wrap.
Yeah.
I never knew. I drive around listening. I'm always like, why does it say that?
He said it's a fire starter when I'm done with it.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I don't know why they wrap fish in newspaper. I don't know the reason why. I suppose you could Google it and find out.
Probably could.
Google
AI.
Signetti. Google why is newspaper used to wrap fish? I don't know, but apparently it was and still is to this day. If you go to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking off here. I did the joke about you guys. You cover the Vikings for a living. Cover them, and so like I say, I bet when you're at cocktail parties, it's like, hey, you want to talk some Vikings? We talked about that. A lot of people come up to me and go, hey, what do you think of the Vikings? And I'll go, I don't, except between noon and 3. That's when I think about them, when I don't. But if you want me to give you my take, I will. Then you find out you do know a little bit more than the average person, even though when you're not even paying close attention. You start talking about the Vikings and going, God, maybe I know too much. Maybe I need to get a life. You guys ever feel the same? Just, Viking? Because, and you guys both do a great job. I'm not just, trying to, butter you guys up, but you both do a great job covering the Vikings.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yes, that's a constant thing. I refer to myself jokingly as people's Vikings toy sometimes, but they'll just ask me a bunch of Viking stuff and they'll say, hey, well, it was good to talk to you. And I'm like, did we talk or did we just do an information dump?
Right.
But, you know, it's fun. It's part of it. It means people care about what you're doing. That's probably a good thing.
That's exactly right.
It is like, so what are we going to do at quarterback? It's like, I don't know if I knew. I don't know. I wouldn't tell you.
Is B-Flow going to re-sign or is he going somewhere else?
That's a question I've heard as well. Yeah, that would be a question I've heard.
Yeah. Well, I don't have sources like you guys have sources, but I
heard the other day you were talking. You do have sources.
I have a source or two. Well,
the ushers.
Well, the usher at the Timberwolves game, Al, he was the longtime usher back when I used to go to games.
I was driving around laughing at this. I thought it was highly entertaining.
He was my source. He didn't have all the information, but sometimes he did.
Sometimes those people, you see enough and nobody realizes it. They know where the bodies are buried.
That's exactly right. So
Paul McEnroe, the great Star Tribune reporter, he was one of my professors in college. He always used to talk about he'd take flowers to the secretary in the Minneapolis Police Department, and when he needed information, he usually was able to get it.
Yeah,
not coincidentally.
That's where the famous line, sources that requested anonymity, right? Because you get those all the time.
Well, there's all kinds of sources.
Yeah.
League sources, team sources.
How many sources do each of you have? I don't know what to name them, but I mean that say, hey, I got something for you, but don't you tell anybody where it came from. You probably have a lot of those.
Well, right? That conversation happens a fair amount. In a couple of months more than other times of the year. But yeah, March is our July. March is to us as July is to baseball writers, which we've both been.
Right.
I'm just laughing at how many sources do you guys have?
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's extremely funny question.
It's just, hundreds?
Is it hundreds? Is it like 6? Is it 7? Is it 13, 14?
Well, then you have to have a trust in that source too, because the first time they give you some of that, if it's not right, you're like, maybe I might not want to go with that.
You keep track of that stuff.
Well, I had a source tell me.
Oh boy.
Said Favre is going to start against the Bears back when it was TCF.
2010.
Sure. And he'd been ruled out.
Yep.
So I tweeted it out. Get a call from PA and
Jerry Zagota?
No, not Zagota.
Judd Zolgad?
Zolgad.
Yeah. That would have been, I think, his last year on the beat.
They cold called me, put me on the air. Comment doesn't work that way. Once you're ruled out, you're out. Okay, and I hung up. 20 minutes later was announced Brett Favre starting.
Yeah.
You can be ruled out. Yeah, and my source was, don't want to even reveal it, but my
don't
source
reveal
had
it.
nobody that was involved with the team, but just had inside information.
Yeah.
Had Favre inside information, and so I broke that story that he was starting, and that was his last game he ever played. That's the
How did it
last
feel?
game.
How did it feel to break that
That was
story?
kind of nice.
Yeah, did
It's
it? What? Yeah.
I also broke, and this was from a guy who knew the player's wife, and she told him that a player with the Twins was moving on to another club. And
you
I broke
went with
it. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, it was like a few hours later, it was announced leaving the club. So
That's kind of a hearsay. You got to be careful.
Well, you do have to be careful. Yeah, you'd have to be careful. Yeah, but with me, nobody takes
Nobody
me
takes
seriously.
them serious.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And I've never been a guy that cares about breaking news. I mean, for you guys, it's kind of your lifeblood. Especially for the Schefters and those people, that's all they do, right?
Yep. That's their job.
Yeah, and I just don't know. I mean, that seems like that's a lot of work, man. I just wouldn't want to have to be the guy that has to track down stories. I like to just let you guys are my show prep. Little Nostradamus. You guys are my show prep.
Yeah.
You guys do the insiding, you write the pieces, and I go, well, here's what Gessling had to say, and then I read it, and then I go, here's what Alec Lewis had to say, and you guys don't mind if we do that, do you?
No, it's
actually free
better
publicity.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like free publicity.
Yeah, we
Better
actually
than the
appreciate it.
alternate.
Yeah, and that's why I find all the. To me, it's the quotes that are interesting.
Yeah.
What are the players saying? What are the coaches saying? What do they say after games and such like that? And yeah, it's that's the stuff that I use. Anyway, should we play some program password? You guys know how to play, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's do a little
We'll
program
certainly
password.
see.
Password. Come on, give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Progrum Password. Here's your host, the very average and plain looking Tenna B.
Average and plain looking, yes. Tenna B, no. I'm Brett filling in for him. The last time, we've got our teams, got a handful of things to get to. First of all, our teams. Alec Lewis, you'll be teaming up with Lil B.
First
Common,
time.
you will be with Ben Gessling.
Second time, I believe.
Second time.
You can watch this entire matchup right now. KFAN.com/watch. You can see in the new HD, new and improved resolution. KFAN.com/watch. The other thing I wanted to get to is last time I hosted Password, it was called Password Junior, Password Kindergarten version, where it was basically one word the entire time. That's on me. So I actually did some research, and a radio station in Knoxville, Tennessee, put out a board game for Password, and I spent my own money on it.
Whoa. You're not supposed to tell anybody we stole the idea from a Tulsa radio station. No, what did you say?
Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, no.
Do you think that's that guy's real name, Johnny Knoxville? That's not his real name, is
No.
it? I'm Johnny Knoxville. He does some kind of,
Does the jackass.
is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Fear Factor.
Now he's gonna do Fear Factor.
Fear Factor. I'm sorry, I stepped on your touchdown call.
Why
but-
can't that be his real name?
Well, it's because it's a stage name.
But
You gotta have a stage name.
the city Knoxville was named after somebody.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Probably
named
Knox
after Johnny.
something or other, I would think.
It's a good point.
I don't think it is.
So we got one of Tenna B's board games here, so we can completely blame Tenna B for the word quality and not one of my own.
I'll probably still blame you, but go ahead.
That's probably true.
Okay.
So we usually I don't have the records with me and the all-time leaders. I was not given that prep.
It's me. Keep going.
Yes, it's you. You've got over 100 wins. We're happy for you. You do get the option as ladies go first on the show. What would you like to do? Well, do you have the iPad?
I have the iPad.
We'll just start with you as the iPad as well.
Sounds good.
The password is sword. Did I hit the right button?
Yeah.
No one heard the word.
Johnny Knoxville's real name is Philip John Clapp. CLAPP.
Yeah, you can't have that
Thank
name.
you.
So there you go.
Who?
All right, so you do have the option,
Yep.
Lil B, as we start the game. What would you like to do?
I will go first.
Ooh.
All right, Lil B and Alec for 10.
Samurai.
Sword.
Well, already an uphill climb.
There we go.
It's like we gave up an opening kickoff that went the entire way.
You know, at the end of this game,
Homesick for that game.
we're going to say if you just didn't give up the opening kickoff, you would have made the playoffs.
Yeah,
But,
there's that too. That's exactly right.
All right, iPad goes over to Alec and Common as Alec and Lil B lead 10-9. Rip to start the game. The password is
Samurai was a good clue.
paint.
Flip it over so you can't see.
Hey,
I didn't
don't
look
wanna
at
ro-
it.
don't wanna
I
rose
didn't
in
look
it.
at it. I didn't look at it.
Let's see. Common, you have the option down 10. Rip, what would you like to do?
I'm going to pass.
All right. Alec and Lil B for 10.
Face.
Lift.
Common and Ben Gessling for 9.
War.
Peace.
Alec, Lil B for 8.
Colored.
Back to Common and Ben for 7.
Palette.
Paint.
Yeah, that was good. I was trying to think of what that little thing is that you put the paint in.
Yeah. I just thought of it now. I was going to go with brush, and then I thought of
I
palette.
was thinking brush the whole time.
And we
too.
cover a quarterback who does that.
Yeah,
Really?
wow.
Well, there's
The
that.
war paint.
Yeah.
Number 9 likes to put some face paint on before games.
I haven't noticed that.
I thought you were talking about Caleb Williams.
No, I was talking about JJ.
The nails. Anyways, let's go over. The iPad switches over.
So what's the score now?
The score is Alec Lilby 10, Common and Ben Gessling 7.
Oh,
so you
10-7.
still have the option.
Defensive battle.
Yes.
I'm doing football analogies.
It's creative.
The iPad goes over to Lilby and Ben. The password is hail. All right, Ben, you are still down. You have the option. What would you like to do?
We'll go second.
Okay, Alec and Lil B for 10.
Ice.
Water.
Common and Ben for 9.
Storm.
Sleet.
Back to Alec and Lil B for 8.
Damage.
Back to Ben and Common for 7.
Dent.
Hail.
Sorry.
Well, enough.
Ice damage.
Hail.
Ice
Hail damage.
Hail damage.
Hail damage.
Hail damage.
Well, another touchdown for
boy.
He's a kid. He doesn't own a house
Another
yet,
tutty.
so it's fine.
I know.
Back-to-back tutties, 14-10.
14-10. What a
bad.
barn burner.
Sorry.
Still a one-score game
All you need is a touchdown
to win conversion.
Yeah. iPad goes back. So Common and Ben have now taken the lead, 14-10. iPad goes back to Alec and Common. The password is hidden. Alec, you now have the option. Now down. What would you like to do?
Like to go second.
All right, Common and Ben Gessling for 10.
Treasure.
Chest.
Alec and Lil B for 9.
Buried.
Back to Common and Ben for 8.
Buried.
Diamond.
For the touchdown, Alec and Lil B for 7.
Covered.
That said chest, right?
Yeah.
Back to Common and Ben for 6.
Covered.
Hidden.
Those are the best clues. There was nowhere else to go. I didn't know what else to say with those.
It's just ridiculous. I don't know about the rules with that where you can repeat the same.
Well, why
word.
not?
He does that a lot.
Well, you can do that.
No, I know. It's
Especially like if Ben would have known it, It doesn't pay for him to waste another guess and potentially
Yeah,
confuse
and
him.
I did get it on
Yeah.
when you guys were talking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, there it is.
That's how the game's played, son.
Yeah, get with it.
Get with it.
What are we down? 21-7?
Too much.
Let's put it this way. It's the equivalent of a hook and ladder in football. We just hook and ladder you. That's what
You know what I think they should do? Get 3 running backs.
I think 5 running backs. I still think it's the best idea ever. It's just
Yeah,
like
I've heard
just
it.
pound guys on you. Just run. What do the best teams do? They run the football.
I agree.
It's still a one-score game, at least in password. Common and Ben lead 20-10. The iPad goes over, I believe, over to Lil B and Ben. The password is yarn. All right, Lil B, you do have the option down 10. One clue could get you right back in this. What would you like to do?
I'll go first.
All right, Lil B, Alec for 10.
Knit.
Mittens.
My God.
Common and Ben for 9.
Woolen.
Sweater.
Back to Alec and Lil B for 8.
String.
Yarn.
There it is.
Yeah, I thought you were going to miss that for a second.
Yeah.
Samesies.
I did too. And honestly,
I was going to easy.
your first word, it was like, I guess I'll go first. The confidence level was like you're starting to, it was like you had a third string quarterback in the game.
That's exactly what it was like. That was bad
They're
on my
used to
fault.
my expressions. They know.
I was
You'll
debating between
learn.
that and weave.
Yeah, I should have gotten.
Oh, weave. That's a good one.
I should have gotten.
I'm happy we got the football reference shoehorned into that one. Common and Ben still have the lead. It is 20-18 over Alec and Lil B. The iPad goes over to Alec and Common. The password is deaf. The option is with you, Alec, down 2. What would you like to do?
Go second.
Okay. Knoxville being a little, Tennessee being a little, Common and Ben for 10.
Huh?
Confused?
Alec and Lil B for 9.
What?
Ask.
Common and Ben for 8.
Mute.
Deaf.
Yeah.
Good clue.
Good clue.
Thank you.
Gosh. Mine was really bad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to say mute the very first one
Yeah.
because you might not get it.
Yeah.
and That
Too
sets
many.
them
Yeah.
up in his eyes. So I
There's
just
too many
did
with
the
that.
huh.
High level, long time.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
playing very slow.
Yes, PA would say yes. So Common and Ben have a 28-18 lead. It's just a 10-point game over Alec and Lil B. The iPad goes over to Lil B and Ben Gessling. The password is forest. Did you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. The option is with you, Lil B. What would you like to do? Down
First.
10. First. Confident. Lil B and Alec for 10.
Gump.
Forest.
Yeah, good clue.
Good one.
We needed it.
You needed it. If it was Russo, he would have said Worsley.
That's probably true.
Also, he played for Alabama, Alec's team. So there you go. Shoehorn football reference. We're all tied. 28-28. What a barn
battle.
burner. What a battle of a game. The iPad goes over to Alec and Common. The password is Jester. Okay, I suppose. I don't know how the possession arrow rules work. Is it back to
It's-
the ladies' team at that point, or does it go back to Common and Ben now that we're tied? I don't know.
Well, no. So I had the option when we started the game.
So it should be
So
common.
now they get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
possession arrow.
Yep.
Yep.
Correct.
So common.
Pass.
You have the option. You already passed. Pass is
I was going to say.
Looking forward to it.
Alec and Lil B for 10.
Court.
Judge.
Back over to Common and Ben for 9.
Clown.
Jester.
Good one. Good one.
Corchester.
Genius.
Pretty
I know where you're
good.
going.
Genius.
That's why we passed.
Nicely
Thank you very
done.
much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Do you want to call it there?
Let's call it there.
Yeah.
Let's go to
Like
halftime.
call game?
Halftime? No.
Yeah, we'll tell Dan. Yeah.
Let's go with me.
So what's the score at halftime?
The score right now, Common and Ben Gessling lead 37-28. It's anyone's game still at halftime.
Back with more program password after this here on The Fan.